Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the Gear and Growth channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about these things. So these are the works in progress, but they're going to be reproductions of some wooden objects from the Viking town of Hedeby, now in modern day Germany. And they belong to a wider group of objects that have been interpreted as bag closures, largely because the one that this one's going to be based off still had fragments of a sprang bag attached to it. Sprang's kind of like a warp woven netting that can be used to make bags and hair nets and things like that. It's a little bit like your granny's shopping bag, the net bag that she used to carry around in her pocket, and she'd just fill it with stuff and the bag would keep on getting bigger, and when she took it out it would go ping. Sprang's got kind of the same sort of properties. This one actually had threads attached to it as well, but what it was attached to beyond that, we're not really certain. It could have been another sprang bag, it could have been a now bound bag, it could have been a textile bag, like this, or it could have been a leather bag, or we don't know. So as I just showed you there, they come in a number of different kind of shapes and sizes. So from long ones like this, there's another one similar proportions to this too. So those are kind of over a foot long. Through to ones like this, and there are others from I think there are about 7 or 8 in total from Hedeby, and possibly more, and there's about 3 from Sweden as well at Sigtuna and Birka, and they're all different shapes and sizes. Now a few years ago I was flicking through the Coppergate woodworking book, going, right, what can I make here? What haven't I got that would be really cool to have? And I got to the miscellaneous section at the back and I found this thing. And I thought, oh, that looks familiar. It looks similar to one of the ones that I don't have here, but it does look very similar with the little notches carved into the top there. I wondered. So I took it to a few other people that I know, including Adam Parsons of Reproductions, because I wanted to get someone else's opinion. And I'm going, am I just seeing that, or does that look what I think it looks like? And everyone that I've shown it to or talked about it to, they went, actually that's a fairly reasonable. Just for your information, incidentally, this is actually described in the book in the catalogue entry as a decorative term, a possible elaborate terminal for a stave or something like that. So nothing too precise has ever been sort of given to this, which is probably why it's in the miscellaneous objects at the back. So I thought, right, well, I'll have a go and I'll see. So I have done. And I just wanted to unveil. Ta-da! I think I would probably make this a bit longer. I think that's just my kind of personal taste. So I've based the middle section on one of the other Hedeby bags. But otherwise, as you can see, the dimensions are pretty bang on, and the cross section as well. These have been made, like the original's been made out of ash. These are ash too. They've been oiled up and finished off, and the next step in this progress will be me smiling very sweetly and making lots of cups of tea and buying things for Mrs. Gear and Graith, who I am going to ask to make a now bound bag for this to see how that would work. So I've got the other one too. So watch this space. These are just prototypes. At some point I probably am going to make these to sell, and I'm going to try a couple of different lengths and see how we go from there, and also try and maybe do other ones, including at some point a sprang bag, but also some textile bags and stuff, and see how they kind of perform. I find it quite interesting that there appears to be a break, and it's broken there, which is where I've put that terminal, and if it is going to break anywhere, it will break there. So potentially evidence of these things from York as well. I'll let you know how it gets on. If you found this interesting, or you want to ask any questions, or there's something in particular you want me to make a video about, give me a shout. You can get me at my email address, gearandgraith@gmail.com. You can contact me via the Facebook page. You can contact me via this YouTube channel, or whatever. Get in touch and let me know your thoughts. Please feel free to share and spread the word. And I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you again for another video soon. Bye for now.